Ladies and germs, step right up. Step right up. Don't be shy.
Today, I'm going to be unboxing, setting up, and doing a demo of the Morris Costumes 2023 Carnival Barker animatronic. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to yet another Halloween 2023 animatronic unboxing, setup, demo, and review video. Today's an unboxing I am very excited for because this is the Morris Costumes 2023 Carnival Barker animatronic, and I actually ordered this guy all the way back in February at the Transworld Halloween and Attraction Show. As you probably know, the way Morris Costumes works is that they show off their new animatronics at the Halloween and Party Expo in January, and then at Transworld, which is normally in March, but it was in February this year, and then you can order their props at those events, and they ship out in August or September. Well, it is September, and I just got in my Carnival Barker animatronic, and as you can probably tell, I am very excited for this specific animatronic, because since I ordered him all the way back in February, and since he leaked all the way back in January, I have just been looking forward to this guy for so incredibly long, and today is finally the day to open him up. As you can see, Carnival Barker has a kind of average size animatronic box, and since this is Morris, he only has art on the front here with that blue wood kind of texture, I guess you could call it. Carnival Barker stock photo right on the front there. You can see a close-up of his face with those very, very cool digital LCD eyes. Servo Carnival Barker, and then since he's a Morris Costumes prop, the rest of the box is just completely white. But as you can see, this is the full size of it. Like I said, kind of a normal average size box in terms of an SVI animatronic, which is who he's being manufactured by. But let's open him up. So here is our first look inside of Carnival Barker's box. You can see all the pieces laid out very, very nicely in there. So we'll kind of see, I'm just gonna grab this right here in the middle. This looks to be his clothing, and also the tapestry, I guess you could call it, almost the canvas that goes on the box he's standing on. Obviously this guy is very similar in structure to Spirit Halloween's Monty animatronic, simply because he's also manufactured by SVI, same company there, but here is his clothing. Next up, we have the hand with the cane in it, and this is a very standard SVI looking hand on there with the paint job and everything, but the cane looks very nice, and it is a very cool hand sculpt. Other hand right here, we have the hand with the megaphone in it. This is in a plastic bag, so we'll just take this out here. I will say, really like the way this looks, and I actually thought that this was like a soft material. With some of the other videos and photos I saw of this guy, it's not. It's a plastic, as you can tell. Very, very nice looking black and red color scheme on there. It doesn't actually like go in, I guess you could say, or like hollow like a megaphone is, but still it has that effect to it, and the hand also looks very nice. Here we have the two styrofoam arms with the metal framing inside for Carnival Barker. Here we have Carnival Barker's shoes, and these are very standard for an SVI prop. Now, I was going to say that these are the standard SVI clown shoes. However, they are different in the slightest way. As you can see, they are smaller than the normal SVI clown shoes because this guy is supposed to be like a little clown. I know he's not a clown. I got to get that out of the way. He's a Carnival Barker. I'm going to call him a clown. But he's a smaller guy, so the shoes are a little bit smaller, but in terms of the sculpt, they are the same, and these are an orange color. Here we have something that's included with every Morris Costumes animatronic, and this is a step pad. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I love that Morris includes step pads with their animatronics, because you can't say this for every company. Here we have Carnival Barker's base in the cardboard, and this is pretty small, as you can see, smaller than I thought it was. And I believe this is also, I'm not actually sure how this works. Oh no, this is the base, I believe, that goes on top of the box. Yes, because this is PC, but not super big, as you can tell, but here it is. Here we have Carnival Barker's main module with the control box, and this thing is actually much bigger than I thought it was going to be. You can see the control box at the bottom here, the mechanism, and then up here in this little cardboard packaging, if I can get it taken off, this is where his head attaches. And since this guy is a servo prop, you have the typical screw in. As you can see, it's kind of a pull, and the head slides into it. You screw it in, and that's what creates the servo animation. So that's right on there, but as you can see, very big module and mechanism piece for Carnival Barker. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the most important piece for Carnival Barker, of course, the head. I have not taken it out yet. I haven't gotten a good look at it, so here it is. I'm going to show the camera first. Hopefully no deformities on mine. I can see the awesome purple hair. Let's take him out of the plastic bag. And okay, mine actually looks good. Alright, I am actually very happy. This looks awesome. The purple hair looks fantastic. Absolutely one of my favorite things about this guy is his color scheme. And the purple hair just makes him look so cool. Look at that. Very, very impressed with it, honestly. I am so glad that there are no face deformities. I mean, look at his smile. It looks perfect, just like the one on the box. And then, like I said, the hair comes flat in the box, but you're supposed to pose that out. I do love the color of it. I mean, look how vibrant his hair is. Also, even look at his eyebrows. Also a nice purple color, and his little mustache, but such an awesome head sculpt. And then also, obviously, you have the black panels, because when he activates, those are those LCD digital eyes, but the head looks phenomenal. And then finally, we have a bunch of leg pulls and the main base that goes on the ground. Alright, so here we are with all the pieces taken out of the box for Carnival Barker, and like I said, I kind of just want to repeat it. I am incredibly happy with the way the face looks on my Carnival Barker. In my opinion, my humble opinion, this is the best looking one of all the ones I've personally seen up to this point. So if you have Carnival Barker and yours looks even better than this, DM me or let me know in the comments down below. So very, very cool looking face for Carnival Barker there, but I have his instructions right over here. We have the leg pulls right over here and the base on the ground. Let's jump to the time lapse. Alright, so here he is, the Morris Costumes 2023 Carnival Barker animatronic assembled in all of his glory. But before I give you my thoughts on him, let's take a look at the demos.
Behold, the last and greatest mysteries of mankind will be revealed to those who are smart enough to step inside. From the distant plateaus of the pyramid builders, we bring you horrors so great, hideous creatures so grotesque, you will be running for the exit. But don't bother, we have them blocked. It may be cheap to get inside, but quite costly for you to leave. I love this job! Hurry, hurry! Our main show is about to begin! Bring the kids! Bring Grandma! Bring the whole family! They'll eat anybody! Feeling a little lightheaded? Grab a refreshment at the snack tent! And know that the E. coli outbreak was a vicious rumor, so grab a serving! Ladies and germs, step right up! Step right up! Don't be shy! This opportunity comes but once in a lifetime! See our wonderful assortment of macabre maniacs inside! Just don't get too close, because boy are they hungry! I warned him, you pet the creature, you lose a hand! That'll teach him! Gather round, everyone! You will be entranced! Mind-bended! Hornswoggled and swindled out of every last dime! Enter here, and know your lives will never be the same! I'll make sure of that! I dare you to have fun tonight! And tipping is always welcome!
Alright, so just saw the demos for my Morris Costumes 2023 Carnival Barker animatronic, and overall, I have to say, I think this is a fantastic animatronic. Now, like I said in the beginning, I have been waiting for this guy since all the way back in February, so you can imagine my expectations were pretty high, just because I was looking forward to him for such a long time period. Well, I can say my expectations were 100% fulfilled, because not only is the size of this guy very impressive, the audio is awesome, the animation itself is super just incredible in terms of the way he moves. The look of this guy is great, and the underlying concept of a carnival barker is something we have never seen in the Halloween animatronic world in terms of retail. I have to say, I think this guy is a fantastic looking animatronic because he's the perfect border of a clown prop and something totally different with him being a carnival barker. Now, I know there has been a lot of debate in the community about whether you can consider this guy a clown or not, but like I said in the beginning, I kind of am calling him a clown just a little bit, even though, like I said, he does have the concept of a barker, which is something we would see at an old-fashioned carnival from something around like the 30s or the 40s. I think this guy's audio also fits into that concept perfectly because he's selling what's going on inside of his carnival, the creatures you're going to see, the macabre you're going to see, and I think it is just so perfectly voiced in terms of the way the voice sounds, and also the lines are very well written for a character that's supposed to be a carnival barker. Now, like I also said, the animation on this guy is fantastic. I love the way that his head moves around in different directions. He is such a realistic prop in terms of that animation, and that is 100% thanks to the servos in this guy's head. Like I showed in the beginning, he has that slide in for the head where you slide it in and then you put the screw piece in. And I actually do want to mention, I thought in the beginning that this guy was the standard drill in for the screw for the servo. However, it seems like SVI, this guy's manufacturer, is actually trying out something brand new for 2023, because when I was doing the setup, you actually slide this guy's head in and they actually built a turning mechanism that you can use with your own fingers instead of a screwdriver to tighten the servo screw. Very, very neat little innovation from SVI, and it definitely helps you a little bit with the setup. Something else I have to point out is the size of Carnival Barker, because like I said in the beginning, this is supposed to be a 6-foot animatronic told by Morris Costumes. However, as you can probably tell by me sitting next to him, I am 5'6". This guy is much taller than 6 feet. I honestly think that if you're measuring to the very top of the megaphone, that he is actually closer to 7 feet, which is kind of what I thought when I started seeing videos of him, was that 6 feet was kind of totally off. He's much taller than that, which of course is a pleasant surprise whenever you get an animatronic that is taller than you think it's going to be. Instead of being shorter, this guy is definitely one of the ones that comes out much taller. You can even just see that his box he's standing on is around 3 foot tall just by itself, and then the body itself, so probably around 7 feet, but that's just my eyeball measuring all the way up to the megaphone there. I also have to point out the digital LCD eyes that Carnival Barker has. I think they are another very nice touch for this prop. They are very realistic looking. Obviously, we have seen the same digital design on some other SVI animatronics. However, still, it looks good on Carnival Barker. It has a little bit of a more unique, creative flair, I guess, than just regular LED eyes. And in the dark or in good lighting, these eyes look very, very cool. And again, you can kind of see them darting around, looking around, and they are a perfect mix when you add on that servo head that Carnival Barker has. But overall, like I said, I think Carnival Barker is a fantastic animatronic, and the execution, in my opinion, was very, very good for a character like this, and I hope to see more unique takes on Carnival animatronics in the future, not only from Morris Costumes, but maybe some other Halloween companies as well. And I just have to say, I am so happy that I finally have my hands on this guy after seeing him leak all the way back in January, and then seeing him in person all the way back in Transworld in the month of February. Now, fast forward to the first days of September, I finally have my hands on him and was able to do this unboxing with the Carnival Barker. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. Also, guys, later for more Halloween 2023 animatronic unboxings. Goodbye.